What's up, everybody? Big Herc fresh out, and you're tuned into our new series, Prison Stories. You're gonna hear a story from somebody who's either lived it, witnessed it, or experienced it. These stories are gonna turn the hairs on your back up and have your motherfucking toes curling. These stories ain't no fucking joke. You guys think this fucking is a game? This ain't no motherfucking game. Anything could happen to you in prison. And these are prison stories.
Shout out Money Mike from Lincoln. So, I'm on a level 4 yard in Salinas Valley, 180. So what it is you, on level 4, you got 270, which is a lower level 180. Lower level level 4. Then you got 180, which is like when you get it fresh out the shoe or whatever, they put you, basically that's a boiling pot of the worst of the worst. So they had me on that yard, and that's where politics is at their highest. So I'm at the hospital at CTC, and this Crip from Raymond come up to me, Boo from Raymond, he like, hey man, what's up with your homie that was disrespecting Crips last night? I'm like, what's up with him? He said, man, look, either y'all get him or we get him. And first off, you don't do that. You don't threaten to get nobody else's homie or nothing like that, or it's gonna pop. So I go back to the yard and I tell the homies, look, hey, the Crip nigga done said that they about to get on the homie Concrete and basically, or it's on. So the homie Pablo T told us, come outside. Everybody come out strapped. So that whole night, me and the homie Money Mike stayed up making nod. We already had a flat, but we had to take this state cup, big ass, hard ass plastic cup, and melt that shit down into like a turd. Basically, basically a prison knife is basically when you melt some plastic down, and when you melt it and you burn it and roll it, because you take it, well, I ain't gonna get into it, but you take it and you melt it and you roll it, and then the fire turns it black. So that's why we call it a turd. And then a lot of times when you carry it in your ass cheeks, getting to the yard or wherever you gotta go, it might got a little something on it. So that's why it's called a turd. So anyhow, me and Money, I can't get to the yard in the morning. Money Mike is yard crew, so he can get outside. I can't, so I'm mad. I'm pacing in the cell, wishing I could punch through a concrete. I want to get out there and be active because I'm young dirt. So when they let him out early to the yard. They come to me, they come back to the cell. They like, hey, is Money Mike in the cell? Is he trying to come outside? I said, yeah, Money Mike right here, let me out. Man, they let me outside. I had a battery pack and I had the flat. I had the flat, which is an iron flat, like a knife, about this long, but it's flat. So Money Mike couldn't get it outside because they had a metal detector. So I was able, since I came out after the fact, I got the flat. So when I come outside, it's about 30 Bloods and about 90 Crips. And I'm like, oh man, it's going down. So when I see the homie Boo from Raymond talking to the homie Juba from 59 Brim, they like, Boo say he didn't say it all of a sudden. He say, and we out here for you. And you didn't say it. So anyhow, Boo's young homie was like, I take the fade with Concrete, the one that did the disrespecting. So his young homie come and fire on Concrete out of nowhere. Bam, when he fire on him, all of a sudden, Concrete go back, because Concrete is big old J-Cat. He go back with slow motion to come back. Boom, boom, boom. He dropped 3. And the homie that took off on him, now we got to hold Concrete back from the dude that just fired on him. So when the homie Teflon grab him and walk him off, we like, nah, man, let him go. The police didn't line the top. Now they got guns, so they lining the top. They ready, because they know it's spunky. So then next thing you know, the dude that Concrete just took down, he didn't hop back up off the ground like the Exorcist and came in swinging. Bam! Same thing happened. The Concrete cocked back and hit him. Boom, 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 drop him. But when he did that, my celly, Money Mike, was having words with one of his homies. So next thing you know, he was like, well, shit, what's up? He was like, well, fuck it, it's on. I was in Blood Alley down the way, and I seen the scuffle, but my plan is to run through the smoke and come out on the other end. So once Money Mike go around the table and stab Crip dude in the neck, I come running down Blood Alley, and dude, I ain't gonna say his name, but he was running from the situation. He was one of the dudes that started. I cocked back, tried to stab his throat out, but it went to he got lucky, basically. So then when he got away, I kept on running. The same dude my cellie stabbed in the neck, he's standing around bouncing, talking about what the fuck. So he put his dukes up, I put mine up. He seen the knife, he turned to run, I hit him. Hit him in his side. So then next thing you know, I see another Crip on the side of him. When I stabbed him in the stomach, it went in, but when he turned around and I tried to stab him in his back, the knife bent. So as the knife bent, I'm on this basketball court, it's smoke, people screaming, gunshots and everything. I'm on a basketball court with the bent knife, trying to straighten it out, looking back at the dude I just stabbed. So anyhow, when I get it straight, I get the knife bent, get somewhat straight, I seen the dude over on the side, and if you ever in a riot in prison, one thing you don't do is prone out where it's spunky. So he wasn't my homie, and I asked God to forgive me. It's a lot of my homies know this story, it's a classic one, but I asked God to forgive me. But I crawled up over and I stabbed him in his face, but I thought it was an enemy, because we're in war mode or whatever you want to call it. So when the smoke clear, I hear all the blood's over here, I'm running, crawling through the smoke. I take my knife off, I throw that. And then next thing you know, I'm like, I'm pumped. I'm a young homie, I'm pumped. So I'm like, I want platinum stripes. I stabbed that nigga, I'm calling him off. So next thing you know, the dude that was under the table that I did that to, I'm like, yeah, I stabbed his ass too. Then it's like the record stopped, and they all just looked at me. I'm like, what? It was like, man, that's the Christian dude. I was like, oh, man. And from then on, I looked at stuff a little bit different. Like, I don't say that to glorify that, but I say that to show you the mind frame that we're in. When you're in a level 4 prison, you ain't got no time for no regrets or nothing like that. I didn't see some stuff. I didn't see where two people got a problem with each other and they just stab it out until there's nobody left. So I didn't see situations where people didn't stab each other literally to death. I didn't see situations where people didn't jumped off the tier and ended their life, and I didn't want to be known as one of them. So that's why I was always front line for everything that I could. So then I got to a point, like we was talking earlier, economics. Economics is really kind of what saved me from all the glory shit that I was participating in early on, and getting closer to going home too.
For all the viewers and subscribers who would like to become part of the supporting crew at $4.99 a month and contribute to the Fresh Out channel, this is what you'll be getting. An exclusive look at all up-and-coming Spreads episodes. Learn what ingredients and recipes are used in prison to elevate the eating experience and how to get creative with what's available. Get your name in the credits. By becoming a member to the channel, you are directly helping us create better content, and as acknowledgement, your name will be shown in the credits of the Fresh Out interviews. You will also gain exclusive members only access to footage that has never been seen before from our archives, unreleased episodes, behind the scenes, bloopers, and that gritty stuff you guys like to talk about, but we can't really share on the regular YouTube channel. Biannually, you'll also get a commissary package. First 6 months, membership will get an apparel package of Fresh Out clothing, and the next 6 months, you guys will get a spreads package with all the recipes and ingredients you'll need to bust that fat ass spread. Last but not least, as an additional perk for supporting the channel and helping us create bigger and better content, all members get an exclusive discount code to use in the Fresh Out commissary store. You'll receive 10% off all orders, no matter how big or small, and this is for unlimited use, not a one-time thing. You'll get to use this 10% whenever you want. as long as you're a paid member. All this will be available in the community tab for all you paid exclusive members. You will also get to represent the Wig Splitter crew. All members to the channel will receive this dope Wig Splitter badge icon that appears next to your name whenever you post on the channel. I've got your back on the open talks and will be able to answer your questions as a priority, and sometimes, man, you just got to represent. We also support non-profit charities. After YouTube takes their cut of the $4.99, we will donate a percentage of all membership revenue to a worthwhile cause every quarter. Well, that's it, you guys. We hope you guys take that step and become a paid member and support us so we can travel to your state or your town and do an interview and keep bringing you this dope content. But remember, guys, the channel's still free, but there are a lot of perks to becoming a paid member. Big Herc fresh out. Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.